Hello, I'm Greg and it's time for another tunnel take. Yeah, I'm smoking some Cherry, Very Cherry by Contrary Cherry. Get you some. So, you notice I'm wearing sleeves. I wanted to see how you peasants do it. I hate it. I hate it. I don't know how you can wear sleeves. Tank tops are where it's at. You know, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go find me a tank top, finish off my cherry. The water must be warm enough now for my blueberry chai salted caramel tea. I'm gonna go and sip that. So I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye. What's up, YTPC? Greg, there you go. Now, let's get it back to a peasant style pipe. Got my gold honest washer, machine washable. Cobb Tuesday. Got my cob, my favorite cob, the corn dog. Oh, by the way, I'm coming to you from the coop. And I am actually smoking some dark flake unscented by Garth Hogarth. Yeah. I haven't had any in a while. Hunter, I went to the, if you're watching, I went to the post office earlier. Your package is en route. It'll probably leave the facility like 5 this afternoon, I think. Our post office is a little post office and they pick up by 5 and then they take it to the one downtown. Then from there, it's either Annapolis or Baltimore, and then it gets shipped out of state. So we handle it in Maryland probably 4 times before we actually get it out of state. It is what it is. Sorry about it, buddy, but it should be there like Friday. Hope you enjoy the contents. So what's going on? I got an email from Smoking Pipes. 20% off of warped pipe tobacco for those of you that are interested. They have 6 out of 10 available. And I'll tell you what they don't have. They don't have the haunting cake or the haunting ribbon. They don't have the scarecrow and they don't have the Saint Espresso. But they have the Sarto, Until the End, King Stride, Midsummer, Cloud Hopper. I don't know if I missed one or not, but there's 10 total and they're missing 4 out of the 10. So if you're interested in it. I don't know if y'all saw that. Oh. I am smoking my Stanwell Hans Christian Andersen. that, as you saw in the beginning, it's a church warden or a traditional. I think it's an egg. It's got the sandblast finish. I caught it on sale. I don't know if I've had it a year or not, but I've had it quite a while. I don't smoke it that often. But I figured it'd be the perfect one for my tunnel take introduction. So, Chad, Lethal Precision, he had some tobacco. Byronic Slices was the name of the tobacco. You can guess who it is. I'm not gonna say the manufacturer name, because I don't know if he reached out to them or not, but I'm not sure where he got it, how he got it, but he was asking the question if we thought it might have been plume or mold on the tobacco. Well, I did a Google search and I couldn't find, even on the manufacturer's website, I could not find that blend of tobacco available or not available. I saw a short review on YouTube about it, but they never showed what the tobacco looked like. So as far as seeing the flakes, other than what he had, I'm gonna say that if it's got Virginia in it, that more than likely it was sugar crystals. Now, the thing about plume and mold, that's a big discussion when you get into the cigar world. I have a scientist buddy that I asked him the question, what's the difference between plume and mold? Here's what he told me. Plume is mold in the early stages, before it gets hairy and fuzzy and clings to the substance that it's building onto. Because in the cigar world, if you want to open a can of worms, there's two ways to do it. Show a Cuban cigar. I don't care if it's real or fake. There's going to be 150 comments on that post, and out of that 150, probably 100 of them are going to say that it's fake. And out of those 100 people that say that it's fake, they probably never even seen a Cuban cigar. They've only seen them in the Google where it says, what's the difference between a fake and a real? And that's where they get their knowledge from. They never held a Cuban in their hand. So if you Google plume and mold, they refer it to cigars and not to a pipe tobacco. And they say that the plume is white, kind of dusty, and it just wipes off very easily. Your finger, your fingernail, whatever, it's not embedded. Mold, however, embeds into the wrapper of the cigar and works its way down into the foot of the cigar, which the foot is the bottom where you light it. If it gets mold in the foot, toss it. It's no good. Unless you want to get sick. So that gets embedded, and it can be a green or white fuzzy substance that clings on and gets embedded into the wrapper of the said cigar. I'm gonna say that the white substance that he was asking about, I'm gonna say that it's sugar crystals. And as far as I know, only Virginias will form the sugar crystals. As far as I know. I had a jar of Sam Gowith Cabby's mixture. I kind of wish I had kept it, but I gave it to somebody that I knew that was going to enjoy it. So I gave them what I had, and it was probably like close to 4 tins worth of it. And with it being as much as 4 or 5 years old when I gave it to him a year ago, it had sugar crystals formed in the coins, and it formed in the area where the Virginia tobacco is spun cut into coins. Now, wouldn't Cabby's mixture be fun to have if it was in a rope? If they sent it out rope wise instead of cutting it into coins? That would be cool. I think I'm losing on this end. I didn't feel it before I came out. This tobacco is rather moist, so it's going to take a little bit to get it going anyway. I'm thinking about showing another firearm tomorrow. It's not a wheel gun because I only have one. I was getting ready to shoot one with my finger, and I meant I needed to do it. I only had one because I almost said I only had one. Sorry. Not sorry. So my wife had a package that had to be returned, and it said it was UPS. All the returns that I've done for her from Temu, I'm sure some of y'all know about Temu, whatever it is. It's like the cheap eBay or Amazon or whatever. I don't mess with it. But sometimes when you take stuff back to UPS, you don't have to wrap it. You just take it in there in a box. They scan your phone and they do whatever they do with it, and it shows that it was accepted at the UPS. Then she gets her credit or her refund or whatever it is that she wants to do. And I went to, damn it, Mailman Mike. I went to the UPS hub, the big UPS, not the store, but the UPS. Went in there and put the thing up on a little scale there, and the lady pulled my phone up with the scan thing on it, and she's like, "This has to go to the UPS store." I'm like, aren't I at the UPS store? But I didn't say that to her, because she would have been like, "No, we are the UPS hub, blah, blah, blah." So I just said, "All right, thank you." And it was only like a mile away from, it was over by Walmart. So I went in and got my my dog's prescription while I was there. And this is where prescription insurance companies and big pharma companies, they got you by the balls. If you use insulin if you're diabetic and you use insulin, it can cost upwards of $300 for a vial of insulin. And now let me get something straight. Insulin is insulin. That's point blank. I've seen where people have bought insulin over the counter, regular insulin, and it was like $25 a vial, where their insurance company sends a prescription into the pharmacy. You go in there and they want $300, and your insurance company, if you use them before your deductible is paid, it probably gonna cost you about $300 or $275. The insurance will probably pay about $25 on that $300 bill. If they charge you $150, you're gonna pay probably about $130. So we went to Walgreens and had them fill the insulin the first time, and we went to Walmart. They didn't have it, so we went to Walgreens, and it was $142 out of pocket for the insulin for my dog. One vial is only good for, I think, 42 days once you opened it. I don't understand how that works, because you puncture the little rubber tab with a needle, and it's not like you've opened the top and exposed that bottle to air. I don't see how it can go bad. But that's just me thinking and wondering. So Walmart, after she had paid $142 for the one because it was for a dog, same insulin as you and I would use if we had to use insulin. Exact same insulin. Walmart called us a couple days later and said the prescription was ready. We went and picked it up and it was $25. So I went today. We had to get another refill. We're still good on the bottle we have for another couple weeks. So I went and picked up the one that we took in Saturday to get it refilled. The lady had 3 bottles there for me. $75. If that was through prescription for somebody that needed it through their insurance company, that's $900 worth of freaking medicine that somebody would have to pay the majority of it out of their pocket until they meet the deductible of their insurance company. And then the way the insurance company works is they will only pay the high dollar amount for your prescription if you use generic. I don't know if there is a generic insulin, so some people are still having to pay hundreds of dollars monthly when you could go in and buy it over the counter and tell them, and they sell it to you. Go in there and tell them you want it, and they'll buy it. You can buy it over the counter. You don't need a prescription to get it. It's something to think about. Well, here we are. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. And with that being said, until next time, you know what to do. Stuff them and puff 'em.